Welcome, welcome! It's Mud Dog with the TexasSpaceNavy bringing you another Star Citizen video. Now we're going to talk about Star Citizen Live, the audio team Roundtable that just came out today. I don't have the footage of the video like I normally do. I'm just going to put it over the top of some 3.13 patch. What patch are we on now? P? Yeah, we're on patch P. So this I just took tonight. I like to do this 890 jump mission to kind of test out where we are in the current patch, because a lot of times you can tell a lot from doing this mission on where the patch is. And I'll tell you that there are still some issues. At least I'm able to take the mission and find the mission. Before, in the previous patch, I could not. Once I took the mission, it was nowhere to be found. This one doesn't have the outlaws that spawn in the Cutlass Blacks outside the 890 jump. A little strange. There's going to be some wonky behavior for the AI early on. I don't know if it's lag, desync, or just AI. You'll see that as well. Let's get into the audio team roundtable and not spend too much time on this 313p patch. So, one of the first questions they asked: will we have red alert sounds? They being the community. And the short answer, well, all these are going to be the kind of the short answer. I may expound a little bit more on my own 2 cents. But they did say yes, ships will have a PA system where the captain can communicate information to the crew. That's something I did not expect, and I'm looking forward to. It's good to have some sort of red alert system and some way to inform your crew, hey, we've got bogeys, bandits, get to the turrets, or get to the alert fighter, the snubbed craft. If you're an Idris, launch extra fighters, bombers, etc. So yeah, I think that's great to hear that we're going to have a PA system that we're going to be able to use to interact with the crew. What do you guys think of that? I think that's phenomenal, especially on a bigger ship. Will ray tracing be used for proper audio direction? Again, the short answer is yes. The devs are actively working on the room system, which we've heard all about this room system quite a few times, so nothing new there really, except for maybe the sound. This question kind of leads into the next one: updating surround sound into the game. So they expect some sort of spatialized sound. They're looking into it, but they're not going to guarantee it right away. So I think with the ray tracing sound, and I think you're going to have some sort of surround sound effect that they could possibly easily put in. I don't know. I'm not a sound engineer. Will there be NPC radio chatter? Yes. Pilots will be able to listen to chatter on open channels, such as speaking with ATC. So I wonder if there's going to be actual open channels, proximity channels, etc. in ships. It would make sense if there were. Again, I don't know how they have that planned, but that could be very interesting. Or if you could say, oh, let's communicate on channel 7, and then anybody that wants to can get on channel 7 and talk, including, just regular people, NPCs, etc. That would be pretty interesting. What's the approach when you design the engine sounds of a specific ship manufacturer? They look at, if they're aligned with military, industrial, or alien tech, and then they determine the ship's purpose and compare it to similar ships. Does server performance affect the quality of audio? Not directly. So imagine if there's some sort of lag or something that could definitely affect the audio, but yeah, I don't know how. Obviously, it's not a one-to-one comparison. Will NPCs have background conversations? Yes, but it requires a lot of time and resources to implement. So that's probably something we're not going to get much of early on, unless it is an NPC that is important to whatever mission you're doing. So yeah, I would not suspect that we will get too many talking NPCs for a while. Have you started making sounds for creatures? Example, the space whale. Yes, and the first one will be the space whale. The progress is early, so you're going to get to hear this whale when you get close to one. That is awesome. I can't wait. Maybe they'll fill the atmosphere of Crusader with space whale sounds. Could be interesting. Will sounds be more realistic in relation to speed, like a sonic boom or the speed of sound? There won't be any sonic booms or speed of sound effects, which, I mean, if you're like me, that's a little disappointing to hear. You know, I kind of wish we would get some of that. That only makes sense to have sonic booms. These ships fly super, super fast. So, yeah, a little bit disappointing. System to play music on my Carrack for my crew. No, it'll only be for yourself locally. And I'm guessing this will help with a lot of the, copyright issues. They don't want you to be able to play to everybody and stream it because that could get them and you into some hot water with some of the licensing companies out there. So that only makes sense. I guess you could always play it over the PA in your ship, and that would be one way to hit it. But again, you have to worry about licensing. So yeah, I don't expect them to actually work too much on that. They have a jukebox that could actually play music, and you could put your own music files into it a while back, and it hasn't worked for some time, or at least I don't think it does. You can put it in your hangar and listen to music. It was really cool. I hope they keep that implementation. What challenges are there working on Pyro's audio versus Stanton's? Sorry, the question that I'm reading is a little worded strangely. Pyro is meant to use sounds to make it feel dangerous and foreboding. Makes sense? Is the new music being composed for Pyro right now? Not yet. So Hector Camacho, whatever his name, Camacho, has not. Hector Camacho sounds like a boxer. Anyways, Camacho has not started working on that music. Is Crusader getting new unique sounds since it is a gas giant? Yes, it will. VoIP is less than reliable. When will it be updated? Stability will be improved in 3.13. Well, not from what I've seen, but I haven't been using VoIP, so maybe it has. Will we ever hear official tracks from fictional bands in Star Citizen? The answer is maybe. Debris can be heard hitting the ship hull? Question. Yes is the answer. I think you can hear that now, so I'm not sure why this question was even posed. Quantum travel sound being changed. Yes, they're going to change the quantum travel sounds. Voice commands for ships. It's planned, but it hasn't been started. And if you've never used voice attack, that's exactly what it does, is it takes keyboard commands and tunes it to your voice. You can actually say target, pin target, next target, etc. And it'll do it for you. Text-to-speech. Yes, research has begun in Q2 of 2021. Hey, they've admitted it's already Q2 and they don't have a patch out. Wondrous. So that was basically what we got in this audio roundtable. There was a lot more into it, but that's about an hour worth condensed into a few questions for you guys. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of this roundtable. Also, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you watch the ads all the way through to support the channel. Click on them, that helps as well. Or you could go to my Patreon or YouTube members and join one of those groups, and that'll definitely help me out here at the Texas Space Navy as well. I haven't shouted out my fellow Texas Space Naviers in a while. Make sure you go check out their channels. Dexite, you can catch him on YouTube and Twitch. And K9, Horton Hustle. I mean, there's this whole slew of them. I got them listed down below. Check them out. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.